I had been married before, and he had been married before, but I was ready to get back in the game, and he was ready to get back. When I asked, well, what about? He said, well, we've been together for about a year, and I said, what are we going to do for the nonsensical Judge Judy? Falling in love and staying that way seemed like an impossible task when her marriage first started. She had already divorced her first and second husbands, but she married her second husband and has been married to him since A. Judge Judy, who is now a respected judge, was moved to tears when her husband made an unexpected revelation about their marriage. If you want to know why they were divorced for a year, keep watching. Judge Judy's rocky relationship with her husband Jerry Shinden goes back to when she married Ronald Levy in 1964, before he was even in the picture. Ashley Hartright and Adam Levy were born in New York. Adam used to be a district attorney in Putnam County, New York, but now he's famous for being a co-star on the show Tribunal Justice. Unfortunately, Judy and Ronald's marriage ended in 1976 after 12 years together. By 1978, she had found love again and married Judge Jerry Shinden, who became famous as an arbitrator on the People's Court from 1999 to 2001. But their marriage had problems and ended in divorce. In divorce in 1990, when everyone thought she would move on to someone else like she did after her divorce from Ronald, she and Jerry got back together. They decided to give their relationship another chance and got married again in 1991. Even though they've been married since 1991, the reason for their divorce has just been revealed, and you won't believe it. Jerry had 3 kids from a previous marriage when they got married in the late 1970s, joining their families. The couple raised their blended family while juggling the ups and downs of their busy careers. Judy and Jerry supported each other in their legal careers, and when Jerry was offered a position on the People's Court, he talked to Judy first, who encouraged him to take it. In 1990, Judge Judy's father, Murray Bloom, died at the age of 70, which was a very hard loss that caused a lot of emotional pain that started to affect her relationship with Jerry. Losing a parent is one of the hardest things that can happen to anyone, and it can shake even the strongest relationships. Judy had always been known for having a strong personality, but her father's death showed her a more vulnerable side that she may not have seen before. She had a close bond with her dad, whom she affectionately called the best thing since sliced bread. Murray, Judy's dentist, taught her the values of hard work, honesty, and good communication, but after he died, Judy found it hard to deal. Due to her grief, she stopped talking to Jerry, and she was upset that he wasn't there for her during that hard time. Jerry wrote about this in Thomas and Donahue's book, saying that she told him she was going to divorce him if he couldn't fix their falling out. Things didn't seem to get better, so Judy quickly decided to get a divorce, ending their 133-year marriage. This shocked everyone, including Judy and Jerry. Judy went through a time of self-discovery and reflection. It was a time to deal with her grief and think about what was really important in her life. Even though she was good at dealing with emotional issues at work as a judge, she now had to use those same skills to deal with her own problems. During this hard time, she focused on her career, which helped build her reputation as a strong and fair judge. This is when she had her aha moment. Her career was quickly rising, and she realized that she was doing well in her personal life. While she was going through personal problems related to her split from Jerry, her career gave her stability and direction. He missed her a lot and admitted it, which was strange for him since they had seen each other every day for years. In a rare interview, Judy talked about her thoughts on relationships, saying that even though she had been in a lot of relationships, she had noticed that most men seem pretty much the same. She also said that men have different basic needs than women. When Judy took time to think about her life, she was able to deal with her grief over her father's death in a healthier way. She thought about their divorce and how they both got married again, noticing that women like to create a caring environment. She said that Jerry might have been open to living together again after their first divorce, but she stressed the importance of. She likes being independent, but she also likes the idea of partnership and thinks that people shouldn't settle if they want that kind of relationship. Surprisingly, they got back together and remarried after only a year apart. Many people were surprised by their decision to get married again, but for them it was a natural next step in their strong relationship. Judy talked about how happy she was to be married and how much she missed Jerry while they were apart. Their second marriage wasn't just it was about rekindling old feelings and starting a new phase in their relationship because both of them had changed during their time apart. While her personal life was busy, Judge Judy Shinen's career was also very active. In October 2013, TV Guide magazine named her the highest paid celebrity on TV. She said that her decision to retire would depend on how much her audience still cared about her show, which showed that she was still very passionate about her job and appreciated by her viewers. In August 2017, CBS and Judge Judy signed a big contract extension that made sure her courtroom show would keep going until the end of the 2020 to 21 TV season. This deal showed how popular the show was still going and how well-known Shinden was in the world of American television. But in March 2020, during an appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres show, Shinden announced that the show would end after its 25th season. This was a big moment for fans because it meant the end of a beloved show that had become a mainstay of. Judge Judy's last episode aired on June 8, 2021, a date that many loyal fans will always remember. The final episode aired on July 23, 2021, putting an end to a show that had captivated audiences for 25 years. Shinen's decision to end the show was influenced by a number of factors, including her dissatisfaction with Viacom CBS, the company that owned CBS television distribution, and ongoing legal issues with Rebel Entertainment. Being honest, Shinen said that 25 was a nice round number to end the show. To honor the 25th and final season of Judge Judy, the journalist Josh Jin, who first introduced Shinen to a wider audience in a 1993 article for the Los Angeles Times, wrote another piece about her inspiring career. This piece came out on June 8, 2013, the same day that the last episode aired. Jin's writing gave some useful information about the background of the 1993 article that first introduced Shinen to a wider audience, and how their relationship has changed over the years. America loves her for all of these things, and she's Judge Judy. 10 million people watch her show every day, and you never know what she'll do in her studio courtroom thanks to her fans. After the 25th season, she decided to add some excitement, so keep watching. On November 1st, 2021, she started a show called Judy Justice. This show was a big step forward in. The new show, Judy Justice, will start production in July 2021, right after the long run of the popular show beloved Judge Judy ended. In this new show, the famous Judge Judy Shinen is back to lead a courtroom focused on arbitration, keeping with the spirit of her previous show. You can watch Judy Justice on Amazon Free, which used to be called IMDb TV. The success of her courtroom show made the move to a streaming platform a big deal for Judy Justice, as it's the first traditional courtroom show to release new episodes only on a streaming service. Today, the show is seen as a modern take on Judge Judy with new elements that appeal to today's viewers. One interesting thing about Judy Justice is that Shin's young adult granddaughter often shares her thoughts during the cases. This generational connection gives the show new energy, combining classic courtroom drama with what younger viewers like. Judy Justice also hires a stenographer to accurately record testimonies and help resolve the cases. Having family members involved in court cases and professional transcribe them adds to the show's credibility and shows its dedication to quality. The courtroom has been redesigned, and Judge Shin is wearing a different color robe than she did on Judge Judy. The attention to detail in both the courtroom setup and Judge Shin's clothing really gives the show its own vibe. The cases on Judy Justice tend to be more serious, more dramatic, probably because there are fewer time limits and bigger prizes than on the old show. This change makes for more intense and interesting stories, making it appealing to viewers who like a mix of entertainment and legal drama. After a trailer came out on September 30th, 2021, Judy Justice fans were critical, especially since the original bailiff, Barry Bird, wasn't on the new show. Kevin Rasko was brought in as the new bailiff, and Bird expressed his confusion and disappointment over not being on the show. Shinen acknowledged Bird's great work, but said the show needed a new approach. Despite this, Bird had no bad feelings towards Shinen and wished her luck with Judy Justice. On April 28, 2022, it was announced that Bird would be a part of a new legal show called Tribunal Justice, which was created by Shane Lin and her team. The new show will also include former judges from Hot Bench Tanya Aker and Patricia Dango, as well as Shane Lin's son Adam Levy. In the same month, it was reported that reruns of Judge Judy were getting a lot more viewers than the first season of Judy Justice. However, the early episodes of Judy Justice broke records for the most streaming hours on IMDb TV, showing that it still has its own appeal despite the competition from the classic Judge Judy. Judge Judy is happy with her husband, but what she loves most about him is his body. The judge recently said in an interview, she said that Jerry still has the body she fell in love with when they first met. She still finds him very attractive, and even though old age has changed his appearance, she often says she is very in love with him and that he motivates her to stay fit. What do you think about Judge Judy and Jerry's marriage? When Julia Roberts and George Clooney met on the set of Ocean's 11 in 2000, no one thought their friendship would last longer than many Hollywood marriages. Another typical Hollywood introduction, it was the start of one of the longest-lasting friendships in Hollywood. Clooney said that the moment they met, they just had fun and that their similar work styles helped form the basis of their friendship. Both stars were already famous at the time. Roberts was coming off an Oscar win for Erin Brockovich, and Clooney was moving on from ER to a career in movies. What made their friendship unique was that, unlike many Hollywood friends, they kept their work and personal lives separate. Roberts became wiser and more careful. She decided never to talk badly about her ex-boyfriends in public, stayed friends with a few of them, and learned how to handle Hollywood relationships with grace. This time in her life also changed the roles she chose to play. She stopped playing the romantic comedic characters that made her famous and started playing stronger, more complex women. Her personal experiences gave these roles more depth, especially in movies like My Best Friend's Wedding. Roberts went through some tough relationships that helped her become the person she would eventually find lasting love, but there was still one more controversial relationship that would shake up Hollywood. After 10 years of public heartbreaks, Julia Roberts finally found love. But there was one big problem: he was married. Then came the t-shirt that turned Hollywood upside down. What made America's sweetheart make such a bold move? We'd love to know in the comments. If you like this video, please leave a like, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our next videos. Click the next video button on your screen to see more fun videos.